Some good lovemaking tonight. I had to. I don't know, it's the theme of the night. What about assistant editors? Whoa, you guys. Give it up. I think I could be the assistant to the assistant's editor. I could handle that. The attention span of like 5 or 6 seconds. If that's good for anything, I'll do it. And I can put the coffee in the Keurig thing. I can stick it in there. Stick it in there and push that button. Ladies and gentlemen, here to present the first honoree of the evening, please welcome the executive producer of NCIS, Charles Floyd Johnson.
Diane Adler probably wouldn't refer to herself as a trailblazer, but looking at her long and illustrious career, I find that term more than appropriate and very much on target. She began her journey in a very traditional way in the 1950s as a secretary at the old Bronson Studios, where she typed labels for 16mm films, which were later bicycled from throughout the country. Looking for ways to advance, she soon found a home at Ziv Studios, and she was also looking for a way to make sure that she got her kids a college education. And later she went on to 20th Century Fox, where I'm told a former co-worker of hers recruited her for work in the 20th editorial department, and it was there that Diane's editing career began as she learned the process of commercial integration, cutting the heads and tails off of work prints and tracks to get them to length. But from there she began, and you always say you had an angel on your shoulder. Well, she began a serendipitous series of assignments that saw her back at Ziv, then at 4-Star Productions, and finally landing an assistant editor job at Paramount in features that lasted 2 years. You know, and one of the things you learn about Diane as you peruse her bio is that she's never been afraid of hard work. And others clearly recognize that about her and that admirable quality early on in her career. One of the employers who spotted her proven and indefatigable nature was Howard Hawks during her time as an assistant editor on his film El Dorado. You know, a female assistant in the mid-60s was a rare phenomenon. And obviously Mr. Hawks could not fail to be impressed by the dynamo Diane was, as she handily hauled 14 reels of film on a dolly, carried them up the stairs, just as well as her male counterparts. As good as she became working as an assistant editor in features, she became equally, if not more successful, when she moved over to Warner Brothers as an assistant editor in television, where within 3 months she graduated to full-fledged editor on a Cosby series. She followed that stint as an editor on several MOWs and then a season of the Telly Savalas series Kojak. But it is at this juncture in her time that I had the good fortune of joining her on a project that she and I both fondly spent many years on, and that was the Rockford Files. Neither one of us can believe that our association began 40 years ago, and that the Mutual Admiration Society we formed then continues to this day. For us, the Rockford Files was one big, high-spirited family led by our fearless leader, James Garner, and one in which both Diane and I were just 2 of the many happy members of that merry band. I was a young fledgling producer when we met, and I remember being in awe of not only Diane's professionalism and expertise, but also the regal and magisterial way she comported herself then as now. From the moment we met, I was and continue to be a devoted fan. When Rockford ended, she continued to work on numerous other projects well into the early 1990s. She says she's retired now, but you can't prove it by me, as she remained and remains an active participant in both ACE, the magazine cinema editor, and as well as those California yacht races down at the marina. Through it all, She's had the love of her family for which so much of her push for excellence existed to ensure them good lives and good educations. So I know they're as proud of you as I am for your amazing story. Let's watch a tribute to Diane's career.
I hope I'm not seeing another hacked up work print.
Oh, no, this is complete. Opticals and everything.
Roll it.
Richard?
Go, Jack. Like an alligator.
He's the one who's responsible for the death of the witness.
Try to hang anything like that on Kojak, I'll find a way to put you on a bread line.
Don't listen to me.
I wasn't there.
Listen to me. You were there. You were there because I saw you.
And now look at us. Excuse me, Lieutenant, can I have your permission to go into the toilet?
Shut up.
I want to call my attorney.
Call your attorney, call your councilman, and give your mother a little jingle. Easy answers, yo-yo. I got him. Come on, follow the good guy.
Who loves you, baby?
I won't insult you with euphemisms, Harry. You're fired.
Seeing my agent in 20 minutes?
Well, will you call?
Sure. Wish me luck.
With your enthusiasm, you don't need luck.
Right. Wish me luck anyway.
Well, I mean, who represents you? Who's your agent?
You are.
I don't follow.
You've been my agent for 4 years, and you haven't known it?
My name is Joel Forrest.
I know your name. You don't know my name.
This is a large agency. People shift around a lot.
Things must be very tough for you.
No, actually, they're not. Harry?
I'm going to be a little late, honey.
A little late. Harry, it's Friday.
I'm thinking of having an affair.
I knew that one night I'd be saying, I love you, Harry.
I'm terribly uncomfortable.
Oh.
This is Jim Rockford. At the tone, leave your name and message. I'll get back to you.
I get kidnapped by 2 guys and they beat the poo out of me. I'm making a legitimate complaint.
Come on, Mr. Rockford Guns, that was in the 30s.
You're in some trouble, Al. I'm trying to help you.
Get your foot out of my door, or I swear I'm going to chop it off.
Oh, come on, Jim. What did I ever do to you?
Peter Castor. He's wanted on federal warrants. Interstate sale of pirated record cassette tapes.
Dennis told me he hired you to find out if there's anything that can be done. Well, it can't.
Well, what makes you so sure?
I'd like to know why you keep leaving threatening messages on my answering machine.
Let me tell you something. Either you or the other guy is gonna pay.
A case? Oh, really? A case? Well, cases are our business, our only business.
Yeah, and it's great to get a chance to meet Nick and Corey.
Cody.
Tell me these guys are such hunks.
Ted, I don't think this is worth murdering anyone over. I thought we were just gonna scare him like we did this afternoon.
I didn't shoot the sheriff, and I didn't kill that prairie lizard.
I got
what you beat, Maverick.
And call the raise.
And I heard you're the queen son of a leper pig.
You'd be smart to stop right now. I don't know why you're here or what you're after, but I know damn well it isn't for cooking lessons.
Romance. In the settled life. What else?
It's gonna be okay.
It's not okay! Look at me, Spencer! Look at me!
I see what he did to you, and I promise you this, he'll never touch you again. And what about the other men? Who's going to protect them? You do. You protect each other. But you've got to learn to fight your own battles before others will follow. I'll let the cops take it from here, Hawk. I didn't kill him. She did.
My, you do blow in the wind, Jeffrey.
Say something.
I'm Inspector Jay Austin, San Francisco Police Department.
What we've got here is a multi-jurisdictional investigation.
This is my command here. You watch your mouth when you're here. Or I just might cut off your balls and serve them up for breakfast.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, are you sure you want to have a fight? Because I'm only going to use my thumb.
Thumb?
My right thumb. Left one's much too powerful for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you ACE's 2015 Career Achievement Award winner, my dear friend, the incredibly gifted and very talented Diane Adler.
You don't have to wonder now why I loved my work. I loved it so much, and then I get a present on top of it. That's wonderful. Thank you, Jenny McCormick, ACE, Board of Directors. Thanks very much. This is wonderful. Thank you.